Good morning. I don't know if it's morning where you are, but it's morning where I am, which is why I'm wearing a hoodie with no shirt on underneath and a hat, because I don't want to put myself together. Today, I'm going to talk about whether or not California changed me. I started thinking about it, and I mean, obviously I've changed since moving to California, but I had to think about the ways in which I changed. The first one is sort of obvious, probably. It's the weather. I can't handle the cold anymore. I can't do it. It's cloudy right now, and it's like 60 something, and I'm wearing a hoodie. I guess maybe that's always been a thing, and that I just put up with the cold when I was in Michigan, but now that I'm here and I don't have to, I've just kind of said, goodbye. But when it's like mid-70s, I'll wear like a sweater and pants because that's what's comfortable to me. It's just like it keeping me all nice and insulated and warm. The next thing I would say is that I go hiking more now, mostly probably because there's not many places to go hiking back home. I mean, you can go for walks, I guess. But I came out here and there's, Griffith and there's Runyon and there's hiking everywhere. And so I've definitely done that more. I'll also say that some of the stereotypes about LA people can be true in terms of like superficiality. People here can be superficial sometimes. The entertainment industry is here, and so much of the entertainment industry is built on talent who looks good. And a lot of people here want to be in the entertainment industry, and therefore there's a lot of emphasis on looking good. That's why people are health nuts out here. That's why people go to the gym all the time. That's why people are like meal prepping and fucking just like not eating Taco Bell, which I don't understand. But I will say that since moving out here, I have also started paying more attention to the way that I look and the way that I dress, and I started thinking about style. And obviously looks aren't everything, but there is some merit to the idea that when you look good, you feel good. And so I feel like a lot of the things that I've done to try and cultivate, if you want to call it that, some sort of personal style in my apartment and in my clothes and the things that I do in my life, that is for me as much as it is for someone else. Another way that I'd say that I've changed, and this is definitely probably not a good thing, is that I am sober less here. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going out and I'm just getting trashed all the time, but you go to brunch, you have bottomless mimosas, you go to the beach, you bring some beer, you go wherever, and drinking is involved in a lot of social activities here. I'm not trying to sell you on the merits of brunch, but if you wanted to. And then I think the last thing I'm gonna say is that time is just different here, and I don't understand it. I really don't know what's happening, but time is like simultaneously stretching out to be as long as possible while also happening so very quickly that I cannot keep up with everything. I honestly don't know what's happening, but it feels like time doesn't exist here. It feels like I've been here for decades. I think back to my life before California. It's like a completely different era. I've seen so much and I've done so much, and so much has just happened to me. I don't get time anymore. I don't understand it. I don't have enough of it. Maybe time is weird for a lot of people. Maybe that's a growing up thing. I don't know, let me know. But it's, especially in California, it just feels like it's always this slow haze, and like the days stretch on, but then you look and you're like, oh wait, it's been 2 weeks. When did that happen? Anyways, those are just a few of the ways that I feel like California has changed me. Change is something I find very interesting and very necessary. I've always been one of those people who has been really good at adapting to change and really good at accepting change and sort of like rolling with the punches, so to speak. And I know people who are the exact opposite and who hate change and who resist it at every turn. I get that on some level, but also to me, change feels so much like progress a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time that I welcome it. Because we change whether we're trying to or not, right? Like every single day, you are a different person than the person you were yesterday. Little events happen, little thoughts in your mind triggered something that changed the way you perceived something, or you decided to do something new or whatever, but we're always changing, like constantly. So the idea of you being just like this unchangeable thing is just not accurate. I get that to a certain extent. We have some biological impulses, and there are some things that we have no control over that make us us. But I think generally, if you want to change something about yourself, you can. If you don't have to. We're still going to change no matter what because of our environment. and I think that's okay. Anyways, that is it for me for this week. I will see you guys like this week now because I'm posting this late. I am dumb. Please forgive me. So see you guys like later this week. All right, bye. Just kidding, bye. Hey everyone, today I'm gonna talk about something that might be a little weird. It's talking about how this being on camera really freaks me out.